What's going on?
What's up, everybody? I guess we're live here. I sent the link over to Weavy, and he was here a minute ago, but I'm going to go through a few of these comments while I'm waiting for him to tap in there. Weavy, if you're here, there's the link right there at the bottom of the chat. Tap in. But I appreciate First Blood Undertaker tapping in here. Thanks for tapping in. Actions, not distractions. Thank you. My guy tattooing you. Thank you for coming in here. There's the man right there. Krupp, I appreciate you. Thunder Gang. He's the one who made the thumbnail. Appreciate you making it for me. He made it for me on the fly. Appreciate it. Thunder Gang. He said change your thumbnail. I will after this. I will. I just can't do it right this second. Let me make sure everybody can hear me, first of all. All right, so it looks like it is. Nobody's saying can't hear you. Chad Atkins, appreciate you tapping in. There's the Undertaker again. Chad said, I didn't understand that one, man, but Will B, appreciate you tapping in. Undertaker, there he is again. Richie Poe, Wesley Mitchell, Undertaker again. Yeah, I hope he taps in here because I was wanting to talk to him about this YouTube. I have some notes here and everything. I think he will. Miss Sunset, I appreciate you tapping in. She said peace. I guess she's out of here. Here he is right here. Hey, so hold on. So look, I didn't even really introduce you to anybody. Can you hear me, Big Weavy?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm not like a expert streamer, so I didn't even realize if anybody was hearing me or not. But if you don't know who Big Weavy is, he's a streamer out of basically the hills and hollers of Beckley, West Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, and he basically how long have you been a full-time YouTuber, or at least I would say full-time YouTuber, wouldn't you?
2 years, yeah. I'd say it's full time. Yeah, it's full time.
Yeah. Well, I was just curious because I think I've been 3 years, and about exactly where you were is about where I was last year, is what I was thinking earlier today. I was saluting everybody that was coming in here. It's hard to keep up on the comments and really run a good show. So there's Mile High right there.
Yeah, I see him.
Salute to him.
I see everybody.
Let me put this on this real quick, and I'm not that good with StreamYard yet. You know, I mean, I'm not too bad, but it's a lot easier.
I'm not that good either with it, brother.
It's a lot easier on a computer than it is a phone, though. Sometimes, you know,
it is definitely.
I actually I had a little intro thing, and I was gonna play it, and but I guess we can, and then we'll talk about what we're gonna talk about. All right. I was trolling everybody on TikTok, and I made a video messing with them because no YouTubers really. I don't know. It's kind of weird. There's kind of a rivalry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I made this, and I'm gonna play it. I think
everybody
here it is
on TikTok.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta figure out how to do it. Oh, right, like this. All right.
I'm coming over here to TikTok to show you guys how to do it. It's been a while since I had a video. Actually, I ain't never really done a video like this on TikTok. Just want to let you guys know I'm the YouTube Shorts Creator of the Year.
Shout out to Grub Mud Concrete, master of the YouTube Shorts.
I ain't even tried on TikTok. Guess what? Your boy's coming over to TikTok, and y'all in trouble. I'm sitting here trying to tell you, watch out. I'm serious. I'm coming.
There he is, man. Congratulations, Short Creator of the Year, dude. Grub Mud is in the building. Millions of views. Millions and millions of views. Subscribers. How many views total?
I don't know exactly. Hold on one second. I'll just find out.
It's like 70 million. 70 million, I think.
Nah, that's not even close. That's not even close. It's over the 200.
Damn.
218.
218 million?
That was fun, man. So salute to Victory Outdoor Services and and the YouTube streets and New Life with Woody and everybody that was in there.
Yeah.
You said 200K subscribers. That was when I was at 200K. So actually, I looked at my views. I'm going to be at 300,000 or 300 million views. Probably come tomorrow. I'm at 299 something right now.
That's a
That's
lot,
crazy.
man.
That's
A
crazy,
lot.
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
I want
especially since I first met you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, it is. I want to say hi to Red Storm. She's in here. She watches the Concrete Channel. This is a guy named Big Weavy. He's a streamer and he also does YouTube Shorts. And basically, I wanted to talk to him about YouTube. And I kind of I've been on his channel a ton of times. I don't know how many, but he's never been on mine. And you know, you only live once. And I remember one time you told me, you said, I don't know about mixing up your communities, you know what I mean? But I think I mean, I like it, you know what I mean? And I definitely wanted to have you on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure,
So,
man.
what's a
Yeah, I
streamer
was
do?
just, you know,
So like Red Storm might not know what a streamer even is. Like, honestly, like a streamer, like a full-time streamer, like, you know what I mean?
yeah, well, that's just somebody that does real-time content. You basically either, you know, me personally, I like to set and engage with my audience. That's what my favorite thing to do is. It ain't really panels. I like to have people up there sometimes. Stuff like that. But you know, I more or less
No, like,
it's it's kind of a therapeutic type thing, man. I like to sit and just engage with people. You meet new people every day. Some of them are not good. Some of them are okay. You know, some of them are really good. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's just you get a mix of people, and sometimes usually out of every stream I do, I get at least one good subscriber. So
That's what's up. So what do you like? So you also do shorts, and what do you like better, doing shorts, or obviously you like streaming better than doing shorts? I mean, I mean, I think shorts are underrated. A lot of people don't you think? As far as a lot of people say, don't you think shorts are underrated?
they're way underrated. A lot of people act like you can't make money off of them. A lot of people think you can't. That it's just the subscribers. I used to think that the subscribers were empty subs, but see, since they started doing these vertical lives, right now, all those people that subscribe to you from those shorts, you're fed into their
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask
your
you about
live
that.
feed is fed into that, and
Yeah,
so
your reach.
yeah, it paid off in that sense.
Yeah,
Because I went from 10,000 to 20,000, and
yeah, like that.
Yeah.
And that's another thing about momentum. YouTube's a lot about momentum, and no matter what you're on, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're streaming or doing videos or doing shorts. YouTube has a lot to do with momentum.
Red Storm, good to meet you.
Yeah, that's cool. She said that's fantastic. Will B looked it up. He said 299 million. I don't even know, 29,838 to be exact. So
yeah, shout out to all my people in here too, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I was saying. Exactly.
Well, our people, you know, a lot of them are.
Yeah. Well, that's where I met them all, was through you. That's why I wanted to have you on here. New Life with Woody's in here. He said, "What up, my guy? Just showing some love. About to go to sleep. Got to get up early. Take my home. His homeboy's having surgery. Keep him in his prayers. His name is Pino. Much love, my guy. All right, dude.
Might be Pino.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
Hey, that's an inside joke. A lot of people from my community don't know there's a creator named Pino, so that's why I said it.
Right.
But yeah, that's cool. We'll definitely have him in your prayers. But New Life of Woody, I did an interview with him. I didn't really want to interview you. I just wanted to, you know, if you want to see your interview, you could probably check it out on somebody else's channel, like Fetters or something like that. You know what I mean? I didn't really want to interview you.
Yeah. No, this is more of a conversation.
Can a moderator put a link in his for his channel in the chat? It's called Big Weavy, right? I mean,
yeah, it's plain Big Weavy.
Yeah. because it used to be called Doing Time with Big Weave. That's what I was going to ask you. You're not in like so like you, at first a lot of people thought you were in the prison genre, which you're not because you haven't been to prison. But
Yeah.
you kind of got because your channel name was Doing Time with Big Weave. But then you kind of that was a long time ago. That's how long I've been watching your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it took another name change, and then finally I just said, well, everybody just knows me by my name, so I might as well just
Yeah.
change it to that.
I got you. I was trying to look at some of these comments, man. I don't even know what some of them mean.
I'm running through them. I'm watching them all for you, bro. I mean,
All right.
I know it's your thing,
All
but
right.
I'm so
All
used to looking at watching comments fly through.
Oh yeah, see, I'm not that great at it, but I wanted to ask you. So you've gotten some solid subscribers from through shorts
Oh
through all
yeah,
that, and
yeah.
because a lot of people don't realize this right here is linked through your shorts too, or you can get a lot of people that watch your shorts can go right to it from there. There's probably like, I mean, you can see there's 103 people in here. Probably some people just clicked right in from the shorts,
Mm-hmm.
which so they can get. That's why I said. I was gonna say so you like them, and then lives. Remember how everybody used to do them sideways? Do you think that's like kind of gone now? I mean, I still see some big creators doing it, but I think if they would try vertical, they would have. I don't know. I think they're kind of they know that there's new people and they just like long form. I say like sideways, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
It's
I
not
agree.
dead.
I agree. I think if you've already got if you've got a big channel, you know what I'm saying, and you've got the long form content, you will have like you could do you don't have to do verticals, right?
Yeah.
And you can be fine just doing regular and I think you'd probably still get the same amount of people in the live.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's your best out of curiosity, what's your best stream like in views? What you what how many views did you end up getting out of it?
Man, what I did one the other night it had 66,000 views and it was just a random one, right? But
Yeah.
that milk challenge it got 50 some thousand.
And you're doing a challenge, so
Yeah, and I also look at the watch time hours on those too to see actually how long these people are viewing, and that one had a couple thousand watch time hours to it. So
yeah.
that's enough for some people to get halfway monetized. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. That's what people don't understand, and you don't need that many subs to get. What do you need to get start going vertical lives? That's what I was saying. Like a lot of people don't look at it like this. Say if you're a concrete guy and you wanted to just start streaming while you're at work, if you could you could get 50 subscribers basically and start doing it. You could get them through shorts. You could start doing it within a week, and you could start streaming on the job, and you could basically, you could get one of those. You could get your phone and a microphone for it, and you could basically you could do it right there, right on the job. There's nobody doing it on YouTube. You got to do things that nobody's done yet. You know what I mean? And I think that's I don't know. I think a lot of guys don't look at that, and they could.
No, they could, man. Absolutely. My advice to anybody that's starting this, man, look, I started off a lot of people have heard this story, your people haven't, but I started off on a $50 Android phone and I worked my way up to this.
Yeah.
And I did that for a year and a half, pretty much. Well, almost a year and about a year and 3 months, a year and 4 months on a $50 phone. So, and by that time I had a couple viral shorts, things of that nature, man. So anybody that wants to do it, you just gotta grab your phone and hit the play.
Yeah.
Or the record.
The record and then just post it. So if you said if you saw somebody and you said we're going to give them some advice for them starting out, would you tell them to just concentrate on probably one or two of them, or would you tell them to go ahead and do all three or three pieces of content plus community posts? I mean, it's a lot, you know what I mean? I would say just look at one, just do the record first and either do shorts or long, and see what you can do. If you're just by one person, it's a lot, especially if you don't know nothing. You know what I mean?
Actually, what I would do, I would start off with long and shorts. That's what I would do
Okay, yeah.
together.
And um see, like
Personally.
when I first started, there really wasn't shorts. So when I started, it was long
Right.
form, and then I didn't. You couldn't go live until 1,000 subscribers on your phone. So I didn't go live until after 1,000 subscribers. I don't think you should wait that long. I think you should start going live before uh, well before 1,000 subscribers. If you
Oh,
ask me.
absolutely. Yeah, now it's like 50, I think.
Yeah, I know it is, but I'm just saying, like, even I was
But
gonna wait no matter what, because I could have went live on my tablet if I could have went through like the Chrome app or something. You know what I mean? Like you can go behind it, but I never. I was just YouTube was totally different, man. And I remember you telling me the reason I titled it like this is because I remember you telling me that you think it's the new wave, man, is the content creation, and you said within like the next 10, 15 years that everybody's going to be, pretty much everybody's going to be doing it. And I agreed 100%.
yeah, there's just a lot of people, man, that you look back in the day, pre-internet days, nobody ever wanted to be on camera at all. If somebody come
Yeah,
up to you with the camera, you would do this, right? You would put your hand up. Now
yeah, yeah,
everybody wants to be on camera anyway. Plus, if they see a way to make a buck out of it, they'll get on there.
yeah,
And so I just think a lot of people is gonna. It's the future of television. That's exactly what Corrupt just now said. And it's interactive. You can interact with people that you know.
yeah. Yeah, I
That's
wanted
the
to give a
thing.
shout out to Dean. Dean was here.
I
Two
seen Dean.
solid
That's I.
Caucasian Express.
Yes, I seen Dean.
Yeah, future of television. Which so look, as far as long form, what what do you recommend about one video per week starting out? I mean, just
Yeah,
something
starting
simple.
out. If you really enjoy it, do too.
Yeah,
If
but
you don't fuck it too much.
make them easy to edit is what I say. Don't
Yeah.
make them too hard and challenging at first. If you don't know nothing, if you know a little bit, make them a little bit more challenging. But like if you don't know nothing, just I say keep them easy. And you could definitely do 2 videos a week, especially if you enjoy it. Um, and then as far as I was gonna build a team and I had a guy, but he flaked out, man. So I got to keep on looking. I mean, I'm sure that happens a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. But a team that's tough when you start building a team. You know what I mean. But I kind of got other people that helped me, like Krupp made the thumbnail for me, and I got another guy that knows how to make thumbnails and stuff. But um, so like there's that, but there's that. I can't believe I said that.
Hmm.
But yeah, so uh, but what about community posts? How often what do you think about community posts? Do you think those are underrated too?
I do.
I do too.
I do. Very underrated. It seems like when I first started, see, you had to have so many subscribers to do community posts too. I think you had to,
Oh yeah,
when I started, you had to have 500 subs to have a community post.
yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they were, I guess they meant a little more back then, right? There was a little
yeah,
because but now it's just I don't think people just pay attention to them too much unless it's some kind of in the drama arena. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah. What I noticed, or what I've been told, is you can go viral on community posts and reach new people too. That I didn't know. I thought community posts were only for your subscribers, but you really can go viral on them, and that's another way you can earn subscribers. It's not like it's common; it's harder to do, but it can be done too. Like those polls and stuff, and you can definitely go go viral on these vertical lives. If it just depends on how long you're going to be doing it. You know what I mean? I don't know a
Yeah.
whole lot about it, but I've seen your numbers. I've seen some other numbers. I saw JD Delay. Shout out him. I've seen him get like 500,000 views on some of these lives. Like,
Yeah, his chat, man, rolls so fast that you can't even, that's why. And I see people get at him because he only reads the comments that are super chats, right? But that's only right when you've got that many.
yeah,
He'll grab a snag a couple out that's not, he but that's only right when you got that many people flying through
yeah.
the audience, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
but he's got a
He's
lot
probably
of
one of he does long form, he does shorts, and he does these lives, man, and he crushes on all of them. uh,
yeah,
it's crazy.
he does.
I want to say what's up to Kyle Hambrick. He's a solid subscriber. He's a concrete guy. This is what my guy Big Weavy. He's a streamer, and we were just talking about. Like I was trying to tell people, and getting in. They're even concrete guys that you could even have a channel that streams on the job site and have a channel like. There's nobody that's done that yet, and I might do it a little bit. I want to, but I haven't done it yet, but I'm just saying there's different ways you can do that with microphones and but this is my guy Big Weavy, and he is a streamer, and he knows a lot about it, and he does it every. What do you do? How many, like 5 nights a week at least?
Yeah, I have times when I do take a few days off and then not do nothing with it, but I generally do 4 to 5 nights a week.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
crazy. That's dedication. For how many? I mean, you've been doing it for a long. I remember you took one break, but other than that, you've been doing it. And I think every YouTuber thinks about quitting at some point in time.
yeah,
But I think what it is you just got to tell yourself to keep on going, and it's so rewarding at some point, at sometimes, man. And the people you meet is
yeah,
so rewarding.
it is, man. There was last night in my live stream. There was a lady that her sister had come on in my chat, and she said that her sister had passed away last night, and that her sister had been coming in my chats, but for the
Yeah,
last couple months or so, but
yeah.
she come in there to tell us that her sister has passed away. She said that she watched me while she was in the hospital at nighttime while she was in pain. So that makes you feel kind of,
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
stuff like that.
I think Woody said he's out of here, man. Salute Woody. I'll be looking forward to that video coming out. But yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. I've had some people call me that were like that did the Fetty, and people that rocked with me and rocked with even a short, man, like a 1 minute short. That
Yeah.
say it changed their life, man. Even because I've had a couple, like YouTube usually won't push out a yellow marked video, but when
No.
shorts first started, before they when they first started pushing them, I had that out there before they ever did the yellows and stuff, and before they were ever paying for them. So it had already went viral, so they just kept it going. You know what I mean? And because I got away with it one time. You know what I mean? Like talking about it, because a lot of people don't understand when you talk about the drugs and stuff,
Yeah.
especially certain ones on
Yeah.
long form shorts, especially, man, they will hit you. I'm surprised they let you get away with that one. I just watched those shorts you had tonight. Those ones of in Beckley, West Virginia, where those where the explorers outrunning the cops. You know what I mean? Some
Yeah.
of those, man, they let go because they're comedy. But some of them, man, they'll you just have, it's weird, man. Don't you?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I always keep them on private till I see what mark I get on it. You know
I
what I
do
mean?
too.
So,
Hey, that
uh,
that was really smart what you just said. You keep them on unlisted until
be
they're
honest. Yeah.
yeah,
Totally.
yep.
Yeah. Hey, look, don't anybody sleep on the Undertaker 44 either. This is a new guy named Joe, man. He's a mortician. So you guys tune into his channel, man.
Okay, so he's is that Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it showed up as Joe right
It
there.
used to be Joe. but
Oh, okay.
he
Okay, I know who he is. What's up, Undertaker? I seen him comment on one of my shorts, and I'm like, "Hey, man, I appreciate you letting me use your music." You know what I mean? Because I
yeah
use Undertaker's song on pretty much all my shorts. I didn't know that was Joe. Salute Joe or Undertaker, I guess.
he I think just typing in Joe and trying to find somebody on YouTube is gonna be
Yeah,
it'll be a
for
hard.
sure. Undertaker 44. Yeah, he said he appreciates it. I'm sure somebody who's in here with the wrench can post his link in the chat. And it's hard to click on him unless you're on a tablet or a computer. But you can do it with a phone. You just have to go out. You have to like the stream, and then you have to go out and go into your liked videos and come back, and then you can click on any link that's in the chat. It sounds confusing, but it's actually really easy. But everybody should already have liked the chat anyway, or liked the stream anyway. So
Yeah,
you know what
definitely.
I
You
mean?
should like it on your way in.
Yeah, and on your way out, and
Yeah,
you know what I
in between.
mean.
Yeah, man. But
If you don't
no,
know where it's at.
it's the short things are it's right up there in the right hand corner, y'all. Or you can just if you're on your phone, you can just tap on the screen and
Oh man.
it'll if you hold it down, it'll light. So
Yeah, I had to get him a little bit just to see if I could even show see if I even knew what I was doing on StreamYard a little bit, you know what I mean?
I think you got it down pretty good, man.
A little bit. Yeah, and that's another thing a lot of people don't know about StreamYard. It's such an easy platform to work with compared to the other ones. And it's so user friendly compared to like a lot of OBS. A lot of youngsters know that OBS stuff, but people our age, we don't, but you can go right into StreamYard and you can do anything on StreamYard.
Yeah.
I can present a video, which I'm getting ready to use. Hold on, Weave. I'm going to tell you this, but I'm getting ready to use StreamYard in a different way where I show like the prep video, but I
Mhm.
stream it and I
Mhm.
talk about it and, stop it. And then I'm going to actually have the video of the pour. That way people can see the prep stuff too. You know what I mean? And I'm going to use
Yeah.
this StreamYard where I can present just like I did this video where I was, Big Weavy knows about it, but I was telling everybody else, you know what I mean? Because I don't think a lot of my subscribers know anything about StreamYard.
Yeah. StreamYard's starting to come out with different features, man, and it's actually I've tried what was it? Streamlabs Studio Creator, right?
Yeah.
And it's pretty good, but I'm so used to using that StreamYard that I can't really. It's hard to get away from this and try another thing,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's but I would and you'll figure anybody that tries to figure that think they can't figure it out. Just you get StreamYard and try it. It's easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I want to say salute to my guy tattooing you. He's from New York. He came out and that's my next video. But he came out from New York and helped us. And basically, he knew how to do concrete just from watching concrete videos on YouTube, dude. I hate to spoil it, but he was killing it. But he's in the chat. I appreciate that. And then Wesley Mitchell's here too.
Salute to him. Salute to Wesley.
Yeah.
Will be.
He said any idiot can do it. Yeah. Well, some people are just intimidated. There's nothing to be intimidated about. I don't think.
That's it. That sometimes I don't think it's got to do with it, whether you're an idiot or not. I think it's got to do with whether you're comfortable with it.
Yep. And then so what do you suggest somebody edits with, man? Out of curiosity, what would you pick?
Nowadays, CapCut seems to be the thing, man. I don't know, but there's a lot of different apps out there, dude.
Yeah, there is.
There, on my computer, I have Sony Vegas. Anyway. It's more like up in the realms of Adobe, though, which is a lot harder to use.
Yeah,
and I haven't even completed one with it. But
I would say if you're doing shorts, use CapCut.
Yeah, if you're for a person that's wanting to make a quick thing, use CapCut or something like that. I've used VLLO, low, whatever you want to call it. It's
That's
actually
yeah.
called low, but I've used it for a long time because Rick turned me onto it from Vegas Profile Stories. Shout out to him. And that's what he's always used, and it's worked well for him.
Yeah. And then Apple, people on Apple, the only reason I know this, Final Cut Pro is a really good one.
Yeah,
And
I've got that, but I've never tried it.
yeah, that's a good one, dude. That's a real good one. But it's you got an iPad, right?
I've got an iPad and an iPhone.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
CapCut says, or Krupp says CapCut's great for beginners, no doubt. I use it on my long form stuff too, and I prefer it on a tablet. But I got it on my computer. But I don't like sitting down in a chair and having to edit. I would rather be able to edit anywhere I want on my tablet. Is how I feel.
right.
I don't know,
No, I get that.
but it's so much faster if you do learn it on the computer. I promise you that.
Yeah, it's good. Well, it's good if you've got a computer. It's good to go ahead and do it like that. Yeah, Will be Rick is a good editor. He goes with this rapid fire method. It's one sentence takes, and that's how it's his style. It's just a lot of people don't use that style. What he does is
I like it.
yeah, it's basically I don't know. Like I said, it's rapid fire clips. It's
Let me tell people who we're talking about.
Okay.
If my subscribers don't know it, it's a channel called Vegas Profile Stories. He covers the Hells Angels and he covers a lot of different motorcycle clubs, and he does a really good job at editing. That's what we're saying. He used to be in this community where he would do lives all the time, but he got really big where he kind of grew out of. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to say what happened, but he's a good editor. He's getting back into where he's editing like a lot more. So it's good to see him back. Like I said, every single YouTuber is going to think about quitting at some point in time. I guarantee you that.
They will, and yeah, Will his content does flow good because he's got that rapid fire thing. There's no downtime in between any sentences or basically any words really.
Yeah.
Uh,
Krupp's talking
yeah,
about CapCut. He says he likes it on a computer now. Hated it at first, just need a bigger PC. I really need to learn it on a computer because it is a beast of an editor, even on a computer. It's different, but like if you're just wanting to like I'm not going to tell you guys exactly how I do my shorts because I might do that someday, but basically if you get it in the CapCut, you could just throw it right in there and edit just like right like this and have a short done in 10 minutes if you wanted to. Like I try to put a little bit more into it. I don't do very often. I do the what do you call those auto captions? I barely seldom will do that. I like to make my own
yeah.
captions.
I've never
I,
done it one time.
yeah, I know
But
you like to have. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to ask you. What do you think about branding and keeping all your text and fonts the same on pretty much
I
everything
think
that you do?
that is I think it's the most important thing to do in your shorts because that's how people notice your shorts. Me and Gangish from that's another guy that has a channel here, guys. Salute to Gangish. But anyway,
Yeah,
we were talking. He said like you can say you're on your computer, you can open up my page and all my shorts. You can tell that they're mine completely just because I use the same red YouTube font. I don't use the font from other apps.
yeah.
I use the YouTube fonts that they give you, right? And I just think
Hey,
if you
I want to
switch
say
it up
something
to
real
a bunch of different things all the time, then people aren't going to just be familiar with your stuff as soon as it pops up.
I want to touch on that just again, but I want to say, Chad, salute, man. I know you. That Chad's the guy that was in my very first viral video ever. That's that guy I picked up that from Bloomington. Salute, Chad, man. Good night. Thanks for coming and helping support he's a moderator, so I just wanted to thank him. But you were talking about how keeping the colors the same.
Yeah,
Everybody else says do that on long form too. So I mean, the big
I
YouTubers,
think
that's what they
keeping the
say.
font, the color, almost everything the same, that almost brands you in a way.
Yep. Yeah. And that's the same with the consistent content, dude. I know, like my guy Tattoo and you, he watches certain channels because they're consistent. They might not like, there might not, you know what I mean, but they post consistently, and they keep their content consistent too, a consistent style. Uh,
Yeah.
I didn't do the best with that, but I over the last couple of years I've done a lot better.
Shout out to the YouTube Top Flight Security for keeping these streets safe, bro.
Okay. See, Weavy's got people in here that I've never even met before that he's probably got some, and that's cool, man. That's another reason I want to do this. But yeah, I appreciate you, Chad. Thanks for coming in here, man. What is
Good to
it,
meet
Phil?
you,
You said,
Chad.
yeah, there's an art to building an interest in content moving forward. Create interest through shorts. Building interest through long is done. I agree. Yeah. um, so what else? What do you think about these other platforms? I mean, do you I really don't see too much of a reason to start a TikTok unless you're just huge. I really don't see. I mean, I guess you do have to have an Instagram to talk to other people, but a TikTok, man, I don't know. I'm not a big TikTok guy. I got like 14K over there, but I don't really even care about it, man.
I got the TikTok app one time and I put one video up and they kicked it off as soon as I put it up, and I said, "Well, and I've never scrolled through TikTok, so I don't know nothing about it. I have no idea how it works." Nothing.
Yeah, I think Krup's out of here too. Thanks, Krupp.
Yeah, man.
Make sure you guys
Yeah,
subscribe to Krupp.
exactly. Yeah, everybody subscribe to Crook too. He's a up and comer.
Yeah, and Mario's in here. He's been checking out my long form, man. I appreciate
Mario's
you,
a
Mario.
good subscriber, bro.
See, that's what I'm saying about these lives, man. You guys will get, you guys will. I know there's gonna be some people that see this on the replay from my community, man. That you guys will see. You guys will get a solid community. People that if you, as long as you're consistent, like Weepy, he does 5 times a week at least, and he's got people that he can sit there literally and play a guitar and not even say a word, and he'll have his chat rolling and people will be talking, and literally there won't be the people won't be leaving. You know what I mean? They'll be there kicking it,
Yeah,
chilling with you.
yeah. A lot of thing is, it's just a place for people to go hang out, man. You know what I mean?
Safe.
Because there's a lot
Yeah.
of people that can't sleep, don't sleep, work third shift, that may have jobs that
I didn't tell my people the reason why I did this so late is one reason is because Weavy's a late streamer. He's a late night streamer.
yeah.
And
So
really, I mean, he does do some earlier streams, but he's a late night streamer. And
yeah.
and I knew he would have a lot of people like Irony. You know what I mean? Irony's a really solid subscriber. He's I mean, everywhere I see him in the chat, he's always saying what's up. That's why I really think, man, like I really want to do more lives, man. But the thing about it is sometimes like I don't really like. What do you talk about? Like, do you talk about current events? Like what? I mean, other than like
I don't go in there with anything. Sometimes I'll go in there with an agenda, and I'll
Yeah.
start on it, and then it's there because it's what my thing is talking to the people, bro. I'm there for them. That's who
Yeah.
I'm there for. I'm there to hang out with them, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
my thing. They're the ones that keep the topic going. It ain't me. I don't have to. They keep the topic going.
Yeah, I
You know?
definitely haven't figured that out yet.
One night it might we might be talking about 80s movies. One night we might be talking about problems with problems you may have had in the past.
So do you hit every comment like that?
Bro, I don't hit it. If it's a conversation between people, usually it's in a chat, I don't hit it. But if somebody's asking a question or making a point or just whatever, yeah. But
Look at this guy.
I do need help back. You ain't lying, dog. I know who that is, but anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I need help.
Okay.
I believe you
Yeah,
too. You do too, my brother.
I think I need some glasses and I would be all right. I got 3 computer screens now. But yeah, it is a nice place, man. Like I kick it over there a lot, and the thing about it is your community is intertwined with other people's communities and other people's communities, and then it makes one big community. And that's why I was saying you're almost tied in with the prison genre, but you're not because you haven't been to prison. And when I say prison genre, I mean
Yeah,
like people that have
I
gotten their
am
life
tied
back.
in. Well, I got tied in there anyway. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Generally, yeah. That's one of my biggest thing is what's wrong with this dude's eye, bro? Right? I got lazy eye, and then
yeah,
I'll have to do this slide over to this eye and show him, and then slide over to this eye and show him. But yeah, it's funny as
yeah.
hell.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
all good.
I think I need to get I honestly think I need to get a pair of glasses because I never really thought I would, but we're getting older now, and my eyes are getting bad, dude. And I have to be like this, and I don't want to be like this to read a comment sometimes. You know what I mean? Especially on my phone. If I'm trying to like fast when they're going fast, I'm like trying to focus on them. You know what I mean? And think
Yeah,
about what I'm gonna say, and try to keep a show going. So salute to you guys that stream, man. You guys some people got it and some people got to learn it, but I think a lot of people can get it, but I think some people are definitely naturals at it. Like I definitely couldn't click on every single one of these comments and try to keep it rolling and talk to you at the same time. I don't even know if you at that point in time if you even how you even attempt, like I guess you don't attempt to talk to every single one of them at some point in
actually,
time.
I do a pretty good job of it,
I know
man.
you do. I know you do.
I definitely have learned. I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm perfect at it, but I have
Yeah.
I've got it down pretty good. Speaking of eyes, I have to go. I have to go to Cleveland Thursday to get my eye operated on.
Dang. Yeah. You
So
gonna come back with the eye patch on?
yeah, probably. Last
Yeah.
time they gave me them old men sunglasses, and
Yeah.
that
I
wrap
hear
around
you.
the sides but I was gonna ask him, man, see if they could like pull a little bit of this eye up a little bit, man, to get some cosmetic stuff done too, just so people could ask me about my eye.
Yeah.
So
That's funny. So you did a milk challenge. Well, and what other challenges have you done? I know you showed
uh,
we had you we we paid you or we didn't pay you, but we did a challenge where you said challenge you to shave your beard and it was when it was
yeah,
real
I
long.
yeah, I've done that. I've done the milk challenge, and I recommend this that nobody ever do it at all. Uh, because it did give me poisoning. It gave me calcium poisoning and vitamin D poisoning, and it made me hallucinate and everything else. I drank a gallon of milk, whole milk, in under an hour. I had to hold it down for an hour, and it was horrible.
Damn. I told my dad about that and he
Yeah,
said he believed you, man, he's like, I don't doubt it.
yeah,
He
yeah.
said something. He's like, I don't care. Too much milk's even a bad thing. And I'm like, actually,
And
I know a
I'm
guy that,
lactose.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant too. So yeah, but your pops said what now?
yeah. He just basically he said he didn't doubt it. You know, he said too
Yeah,
much of milk too much of anything. He said too much milk, too much of anything is a bad thing.
that's what the doctor told me when I was. She was like, she said, "Well, you're a champ," but she said, you're crazy too." She said, "That's." She said, "Too much. If you drink a gallon, almost of anything is."
Somebody challenge you to
Sir,
a cinnamon challenge?
I've had people mention it, man, but I don't think I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know. I'm down to try stuff like that, but somebody had challenged me to eat 6 plates of Chinese food and 3 drinks. That was the last one, and
Oh, okay. I got a challenge coming too, but I can't say anything about it.
yeah, which that
Top
I didn't
secret.
think that one was going to be that hard either. But
You already know which challenge I'm talking about. I've told you about it a long time ago, but don't say which one it
yeah,
is. But you know which one it is.
yeah,
I told you about it too much. It
yeah,
wasn't drink too much water. I guarantee you that.
yeah,
But anyways, yeah, that can hurt you drinking too much water. Mike knows about it,
yep.
but we got
You
top
can
secret
drown
challenge.
yourself with water. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd pass on that cinnamon one.
I think the next one's a Carolina Reaper or something.
Mm,
I a couple of my buddies off of here that are creators. They're gonna send me some peppers, so I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
go for that.
Yeah. Let's see what Tashanka. So like sometimes I don't know how to say people's names. How do you say his first name? Tashanka?
Tashanka.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Tashanka.
know him as Mark, and he
Okay.
don't mind that, but yeah.
All right.
But
Yeah, I
when I
wouldn't
say
do that.
Mark, nobody else just
Yeah. So sometimes I don't want to say somebody's name wrong. Like I've heard you guys say it, but I've never said it. So
Yeah.
um, he said he's going to edit that part. He knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, we got some challengers coming over here too. You think you could ever be down to pour some concrete maybe sometime?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Try it out.
Sure.
Put
Absolutely.
you on the bull float. That'd be cool.
Oh man, y'all kill me out there, but yeah, ow, my damn knee just popped out of place as soon as you said
Yeah.
that.
We might have to just get you on the bull float.
Yeah.
Make a couple shorts, send you on your way.
Nah, bro, I've done I've done timber work and everything else. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
That'd be
like I
fun.
said, it's I'm definitely not a day laborer. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can
Yeah.
look at
Yeah.
me and tell that, but sure, I'd get out
Mike
there and
did it.
do it.
Mike
I
did
get
it. He
to do
said
it.
you can do it.
Why not?
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, could you I wanted to talk about one more thing, man. I didn't have it on the paper, but so everybody on YouTube knows about the Whitakers, man, and tell everybody how you know the Whitakers. Man, I want to hear this story and how like what happened kind of here lately, because they just came viral again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
Okay. So the Whitakers. So I grew up about 7 or 8 miles from them. Okay. My first encounter was with the Whitakers was, we'll say, my grandpa took us to their house. Now this is when another generation of them was still around, right?
Yeah.
And probably a couple of the generation before them. This is when I was about 5 years old. And he parked right just barely up past their house and said, hey, he turned the truck off and said, we're out of gas. One of you boys going to have to go knock on that door and see if these people got any gas, right?
Yeah.
Because they live up in a holler. Anyway, I'm talking about a real holler, dead end holler.
Yeah.
And for any of you that don't know what a holler is, that's a hollow, a dead end road, and it's basically like a cul-de-sac in the hills.
In the hills. Yeah.
But with nothing in it. But anyway, so he sent my cousin to the door to ask for. He was playing a trick on him, but he sent him to the door to knock on the door and ask for gas. And this is when they would come outside, unclothed completely, and there was one that actually used to, run like a dog, right? Like with Ford.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that homeboy run, and it, he didn't never do anything or nothing to nobody, but still, yeah, it was a very scary experience, right? But
Because we've all seen what's his name bark like a dog.
yeah, Ray Bart, that's how he
Yeah.
communicates, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But anyway, but they were always lured. Just a lot of people had never even went down there to see who they were, and a lot of people really didn't care. They were just people of the community, right? That had been dealt just a bad hand, and
Yeah.
so I know. I went to high school with a couple of them that they don't show on there, right? What people that don't understand is that it's just not those few people that live there. There's about 8 or 9 people that really hang around there.
Dang,
And people don't understand this either. They're not poor at all. You get around $1,200 a piece between 8 people in one house. That's not a bad income, okay?
And
a
all the
month.
money Mark gives you.
That's about, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so anyway, that I don't. But anyway, so what? Here's where this is going. In high school, you know, we do stupid stuff like go down through there and throw beer bottles at the house and do stupid high school stuff, right? Like
Yeah,
kids would do. But basically, you know, they got brought back to light. I know Mark Later, the guy that
Soft.
yes, from Soft White Underbelly. I know the dude. So anyway, they got they were he was introduced to the Whitakers. And anyway, he a long time he done a book, and he had pictures of them in it, and finally he went with the video cameras the next time he went down there.
Yeah.
And they blew up. So
Mega
anyway,
viral.
yeah. And they don't even know they're famous, except for the ones that are, you know, the ones that aren't, that they don't show, they act like what we would call normal people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the bread and butter is the, you know, the sideshow type thing.
Yeah.
But what happened was I took Vegas Profile Stories, Rick,
Yeah.
the channel we were just talking about there this summer. He wanted to meet him. We went down there basically with this, you know, really it's a really greedy and selfish thing of wanting to make money off of these people, right? You know what I mean? Because I had it in, yeah. And after we got down there, man, and we hung out there with them for about 6 hours. You know, we got them some groceries, this and that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they're down there. They have no phones, nothing like that. They have a landline still. That's it. But they have no cell phones. There's no service. There's no Wi-Fi. There's nothing like that. So they have no idea about the internet and them being famous or whatever you infamous, famous, whatever you want to call it. After when we were leaving out of there, I'm like, man, I can't do this. I cannot. I put out one short, and that's just Ray walking me up to the chicken coop and showing me chicken.
Yeah.
And it really didn't even show him in it that much. It was just mostly him barking in the background, pointing at the chicken coop.
I don't think it's a real big deal if you guys even posted it, to be honest with you. But I understand why you guys wanted to stick by your guns.
When you get down there and you understand that how innocent. Now, I'm not saying. Now they've been some of them have been exposed recently, and I'm gonna get to that. But when you realize how innocent these people are, it changes your mind, man. And you don't.
I got you.
You don't, especially when it's your own people, kind of like, you know what I mean. Like they're your people and people that live here in this region. They protect their own. You know, they're protective over them very. But so in the midst of all this, so Rick had put out a little bit more of the content than I did, right?
On TikTok a little bit, right?
Yeah, he put it on something, but anyway,
shorts or something.
And
wasn't much.
So a big creator got a hold of him and thought Rick had the in with the Whitakers, you know, which he does
say who
through
it
me,
was. Say who,
right?
Don't just say a big creator.
Well, it was. I was getting to that. That's what.
Okay.
But I hadn't. His name's Tyler.
My bad.
His name's Tyler Olivier. I was getting to.
I thought you were protecting no boy.
No, I was gonna f that dude. How about that?
All right. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm trying to keep your channel PG as possible. But anyway,
good. Sorry for interrupting, bro.
But no, yeah, man, nah, man. But look, so Tyler Olivier hit me up, and I said, first off, if I take you to them, I want permission from them, right?
To the
you know what I mean? Yeah. He wanted to. and and I said, and it's gonna cost you money to me if you, but they have to give you permission. I'm not like gonna. It's not like I'm just gonna say, hey, here's you some free people for some money, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
there was with their consent, and I'm talking about Larry and Kenneth, the ones that are pretty much of sound mind, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he wasn't too keen on paying the fee, right? So he contacted this other woman that covers them a lot, and who had
A big supporter of him or something.
yeah, and she got money out of it, right? But anyway,
Can I tap in for a second?
go
He
ahead.
makes a viral video.
Yeah,
Basically puts.
I
Oh,
was
you were gonna
gonna,
get to that?
yeah, but go ahead, go ahead.
All right, I'll say it just for a second. He makes a viral video and kind of puts the soft white underbelly guy on the bus, saying, "Where's all this money go to?" Go ahead, Weavy. You're better at this than me. I thought you were. I
I'm
didn't
not
know.
better at it, but anyway, okay. So Tyler Oliviera puts out this video, basically bashing Mark Later, right? Which I had my things about Mark Later too. I had said, and I had to eat crow on that.
Mhm.
I was wondering where, because okay, so they told us, we've only seen about, we've seen a siding job, some roof
Yeah,
work, and about $2,000 or $3,000. So I'm like, wow,
and there's a
he took
GoFundMe
about
for him
money, and that
for Mark.
GoFundMe and it didn't just get $150,000. That it got more than that. That's just all
Mhm.
he had really. That's all he had given them, right? And
Yeah,
there was more than just GoFundMe's. It was Cash Apps. It was this and that. Everything else. But so Mark Later puts out a video basically saying, hey, he calls Betty Whitaker up and says, it backfired on Tyler Olivier, right?
yeah, yeah. He
Um,
had his receipts. Mark had his receipts.
yeah, Mark had his receipts. He pulled them. He showed the receipts. He called
Every
Betty.
last one of them too.
Yeah, and I knew he was that type of guy to keep receipts too. That's
Yeah.
that's the thing, right?
He
But
posted them like,
he ended up making Mark look better in at the end than he did making him look bad.
yeah.
And
And you guys get to
so
stand on business saying like, "Hey, we didn't do nothing wrong," and I'm glad I didn't get involved with that stuff because I would have been in the middle of his excuse my language, his video. You would have been in the middle of Tyler's video, looking like a.
yes,
Think
yeah,
about that. If
yeah.
you would
No,
have been,
I'm so glad it didn't happen.
oh man, like my guy tattoo knew would have said Tyler would have ruined you.
What is
Oh
it?
man, that tattoo Tyler could have ruined you, man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Like,
definitely. And I'm glad. But look, when I talked to him on the phone within the first 4 minutes, I knew he was a snake, right? And I
yeah,
knew this wasn't going to work out anyway.
yeah,
I already knew it wasn't going to work out because I
uh
could just tell, right?
huh.
He don't fit in here.
That's crazy.
That dude don't fit in here anyway, right? He
Yeah,
don't fit in
yeah,
here. He definitely wouldn't fit in. He wouldn't like my presence because
yeah. That was just but anyways, at least you guys get to stand on business at the end of the day.
yeah, and I'm not saying he wouldn't like my presence like in some kind of badass way, but I'm a free spirit. We'll just say that.
Yeah. Well,
But anyway, in the end it worked out good for Mark Later. He's still messes with the Whitakers is limited, but
oh yeah, because there's a whole bunch more to the story.
yeah, there's a
With
lot to it, man. It would probably take 45 minutes at least to tell
and barely
everything.
give you guys, and you guys would still have to go in there and read, and some of you guys already know, obviously, but they're viral, and Weeby was in the middle of it. He's also been in the middle of some Kelpie no drama stuff, or no drama, no jumper.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Adam 16 and all that stuff, or whatever his name is.
yeah.
22.
Somehow or
What-
another, as a smaller creator, I got involved in that stuff, man. It was just through doing live streams. Kelpie popped up in there because I'd made a viral video on him, and
Yeah.
you
And
know, kid's a goof, but he's still, I was just
hey,
trying to guide him right a little bit, trying to steer him, but
oh,
hell,
I
who
know.
am I to steer anybody?
So like that's just something you never know who's watching, and you never know. Like on these StreamYard, it's so easy to add guests. Like right now, if I wanted to have an open panel, I could drop the link and anybody could come up right in the chat. It's pretty cool. Krupp wanted to know what was your process on shorts. I know yours is different than mine. Mine's probably way more than yours. But what's yours? You clip it?
Depends. Some of them are clips, some of them's my own. Sometimes some of them are sent to me by the people that filmed them themselves.
Yeah, that's a big one. People don't understand.
The one with the lady in the store going crazy.
Yeah.
She was having a seizure.
Oh,
The
yeah.
person that sent me that video is a physician's assistant who is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
He's the one that was in the store, and people are in the video. They're like, or in the comments, they're like, why didn't somebody call 911? And people always assume just because somebody's filming something that nobody called 911, that was the first thing the dude did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, like we was talking about the fonts.
Oh yeah.
Kind of see that all my stuff is
the same. I was gonna show them one of your most viral ones if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Oh whoops. Damn, if I can go back. Right here. Okay, it's hard to see.
You won't get struck if you actually
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did it show him?
Because the sound is what really makes the.
He's getting out. It's so small, but what it is it's a explorer getting out. Then you got part two. I'm not going to show them part two because I don't want I want them to go over and look at it if they see it. But it's so stuff that's about West Virginia. Like he said, sometimes he clips them. Sometimes people send them stuff. The really good thing is if you've been messing with people for a while, they'll find it and they'll send it to you.
Yeah, they'll send it to me. I got a few people that that are out and about all day long over that way, and that actually work at Sheets, which is a gas station, and that's where a lot of stuff goes down at, and they'll say, hey man, you might want this or whatever.
So
oh glory,
trying to...
not yet, brother. Not yet.
But yeah, though. But I don't really want to get into too much of your story, man. But I do want to say something, man. Like, you've been at the bottom of the bottom too, though, right? The bottom of homelessness and
I've done that. Yeah, absolutely.
Got the jersey.
I got I got the jersey. I still wear. Just to be honest with you guys, I still wear the jersey most of the time, but not with this. I'm prescribed. Everything I take, I'm prescribed, and I wear that jersey. So
yeah, well,
proudly.
hey, as long as it's prescription, that's all I care about. But no, I try not to mess with too much stuff, man, myself. But
I'm a grown man. What I do in my house is my own business.
Amen to that. But yeah, dude, I don't go live for long. This is one of the longest lives I've ever done. It's an hour long.
What's up, Dominic? I see you, buddy.
Oh yeah, I see him. Like he hasn't been in my chat probably ever before, but he may have commented on a video or a short. So I appreciate you coming over. Everybody that came from Weavy's page, Weavy's normal lives, that came in and kept the chat rolling. I appreciate you, Thunder Gang. I appreciate you. Thunder Gang in the house, Krupp. I'm sure Tommy will get the replay, but I appreciate all you guys, Tommy Thunder. You got anything you want to say, Weavy?
Shout out to Old Glory. Shout out to Dominic Irony. Yes, that was that happened. And nah, man, Come check me
LB.
out. I hang out if you're a insomniac. Come hang out.
For sure.
You know what I
Undertaker,
mean?
Al Gore. Appreciate everybody tapping
Yeah, I
in.
appreciate everybody from my end coming over and all the people from Grub Mud,
Leslie Mitchell.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody.
Hey, what I usually say is if you're pouring concrete, try to pour early in the morning and don't pour too much. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace. I appreciate it, Weavy.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
holler at you.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Later.
Later.